Welcome to our channel. Today we how to configure Zustand for lightweight UI state handling, beginner guide step by step clearly. Start by ensuring you have Node.js and a code editor installed on your computer. Create a new React project or open an existing one where you want to implement Zustand. Open your terminal and navigate to your project directory. Run the command npm install Zustand to add Zustand to your project. Once the installation is complete, create a new file in your project's folder structure. Name this file store.js to keep your state management clear and organized. In store.js, import the Zustand library by adding import create from Zustand. Next, define your store by calling the create function. Pass it a function that returns an object. This object will define your state and any functions you want to expose. For example, initialize a simple counter state like so: JavaScript const useStore equals create, set equals count 0 increment. Now, go to your main component file, typically app.js. Import your store by adding import useStore from /store. Next, to use the state in your component, call the useStore hook. For instance, declare const count equals useStore state equals state.count to access the count value. To access the increment and decrement functions, declare const increment equals useStore state equals state.increment and const decrement equals useStore state equals state.decrement. Now, in your component's JSX, create buttons to trigger the increment and decrement functions. Display the current count by inserting count directly into your JSX. Attach the increment function to a button by setting its onClick event to increment. Do the same for the decrement button, setting its onClick to decrement. Your component will now reflect the UI state changes initiated by the button clicks. To finalize, save all changes and start your development server using npm start. You should now see your counter application working seamlessly with Zustand for lightweight UI state handling. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.